The CAGED method. Ironically, a great way to unlock the fretboard. The CAGED method is based upon the first position of each of the chords that you likely already know. The chords are C-A-G-E-D, which spell out CAGED. C, A, G, E, and D. Basically, the CAGED method is using the first position chords up the fretboard. So let me show you what I mean. So we'll start with C. Our first position C is the C that you already know. The next letter in the word CAGED is A, so we need to play an A-shaped C. So let's play our first position A. If I slide the shape up a half step and only play the notes that I'm touching, that's an A sharp or a B flat. Now, in order to utilize the fifth and first string as I do in the first position, A, I need to bar because the open strings are still open and the nut doesn't move along with you when you move that position up. So I have to bar. Slide it up another half step and we're at B. Slide it up another half step and we're at C. So this is our A-shaped C. So first we have first position C, and now the A of CAGED is in the C position here. Our next letter is G. So we basically are playing a G first position shape, but we're playing it G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C, right? The next letter in CAGED is E, so I play an E-shaped C. So here's my E, here's my F, F sharp, G, and follow it on up all the way to C, right? And finally, the last letter is D, so I play a D, D sharp, la da 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 da, all the way up the neck to a C. So here's a helpful tip. We play our C, and now I take my first finger and put it where my third finger is, and I make an A shape out of that, A-shaped C. Now I take my first finger and put it where my third finger is, and that's the open strings and an open G down here, but I make the G shape here. Then from here, I take my first finger and put it where my pinky is and make an E shape, and that's an E-shaped C. Now from the octave, from the sixth string is this would be like my open D in the first position D shape. So I play, and then I'm back all the way to the start where I'm playing a C-shaped C but an octave up. CAGED is an infinite loop, or as long as your guitar neck is. I got my C, A-shaped C, G-shaped C, E-shaped C, D-shaped C, C-shaped C, A-shaped C, and so on. It keeps going around, C-A-G-E-D, C-A-G-E-D. And what that means is I can use the CAGED method with any key. I would just start on A for A-shape, then my next letter is going to be G. We skipped the C, obviously, and then E, and then D, shaped A, and then C-shaped A, and then A-shaped A. For G, we start with G. Our next letter in the word CAGED is E, so I go to my G-shaped E. My next letter is my D, and then we've got C, starting over the word CAGED. And so on. All right, so comment below if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them, but I hope that makes sense to you. But it really does give you a map of the fretboard by using the simple chords that you already know.